everybody, this is The Hike with Kate. I'm going to get a little serious and talk about something that I haven't really been able to talk about until just recently. And, I've been able to talk about the facts of it, but not really about how I felt. And recently I've been looking inwards and, making sure I address some things that I've been definitely putting to the side. And so you hear me talk about my kids, and I have a beautiful son and a beautiful daughter. And my daughter was born just over a year and a half ago. And she had a rocky start. So we were about, 9 days overdue. And we went in for the ultrasound. We found out that there was something not right. And so we got moved to the Foothills Hospital and told that she had a very large tumor, and so that I'd need to be induced, and she'd need to go in for surgery right away. So it was a whirlwind experience and a shock, because they had never caught it in any of the checkups before that, and the whole experience, they told me, go get a good night's sleep because we're going to induce you first thing in the morning. Yeah, okay. Go have a sleep after that. So I talked to my mentor, and a woman that I owe so much to in my life, and I'm really thankful for her. Lisa Shorb, thank you so much. She told me, to focus on what I can control. And that night when I was lying there, all I could focus on was my breathing. And that was it. That's all I had in my control. I could breathe. Everything else, the whole world seemed outside of my control, and it seemed to be spinning around. And so I just focused on my breathing, and I fell into a very deep sleep, and no nightmares, no anything. And I woke up, and they went to induce me, and everything, everything from that point for the next 7 days, where she went through surgery and recovery, and the Foothills and the Alberta Children's Hospital are phenomenal, just phenomenal. The whole time I just focused with what I could control, and it, in the moment, and I didn't stress about all the other things, and it allowed me to be present and to do what I needed to do to be able to support Aaliyah. And so, I didn't want to eat, but I ate, because I knew me being healthy meant I could do what I could do. I could be there to do what I needed to do to help her. So, that kind of stuff, what was in my control. And one of the things that I had been holding back was that I was so grateful that everything turned out okay. So the tumor was benign, and they were able to get it all, and only had to do one incision, which is amazing. And so every time it could have been one way or the other, it went the best way possible, and I was so grateful for that. But there was a part of me that was so angry that I didn't get to have that first week with my daughter, and that we had to go through this experience, and then I felt guilty for feeling angry about it. And that was really hard to feel so grateful, so angry, and then guilty for feeling angry. And I didn't address it, and I kind of just put it to the side. And so recently, talking about that experience and really saying that, yeah, I was angry that I didn't get that first week with my daughter the way that all moms imagine their first week with their baby to be. And then being able to say, I feel guilty for that, because I know there's situations that are much more, people are months in the hospital with their little ones, hanging on to life. And I was so grateful that she came out on the other side, this beautiful, strong girl. And, but it's okay for me to have all those feelings. And I guess being okay with the fact that it doesn't make me less grateful just because I had a bit of anger. And so I need to just accept the way I feel and, allow myself to be in that space. And I think that's really important. So what we feel is what we feel. You can't change it. You just need to, I guess, recognize it and accept it. And since I've done that, I feel this weight has been lifted off of me, and is really good to be able to do that. So telling you a really personal story, guys, something that, I had a really hard time talking about. I could tell people facts and stuff, but how I felt about it, that was huge for me. So thanks for joining me on this hike. Got a little deep. We'll talk next time. Bye.